My name is Anne Kimani, counseling psychologist working with the Nione initiative. Today I'm so excited because we are having a very, very interesting topic, letting go. We are letting go children who are on the spectrum because when you have a child on the spectrum, the mother is the primary caregiver. But at some point you need to let go so that you can be able to allow other people to take care of the child. And so we want to know, how does it feel? How do you go about it? What are the implications? And what are the joys as you do it? Because I know there are challenges and some parents may be finding it very difficult to let go of their child. So today, I'm very, very much privileged to be with our own founder of Nione, none other but Gisele. Welcome, Gisele.
Thank
so
you.
Good to have you here. And in this discussion of letting go, do you remember how it was like when you left Lulu for the first time with someone, the emotions, the fears? Take us through.
Yes, I remember that day very well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you receive a diagnosis such as autism, and then you see your child's challenges, one of them was him not being able to talk. So that alone makes you overprotective. Because you're like, okay, my Lord, what is going to happen if someone mistreat him? Verbally or even physically? How am I going to be able to know it? Mm-hmm. Should I place camera everywhere? I mean, it brings a lot of anxiety. So the first time I had to leave him alone with his nanny, I was very anxious. I had one thing in mind: Gisele, go out, finish what you have to do, and come back home as quick as possible. If I had the option to bring my son along with me, that first day when I left him alone, so I was terrified. I was very anxious.
I hear you. And I can imagine the anxiety and the fears. What probably was your greatest fear at that particular time?
Abuse. You know, 10, 11 years back. My son just turned 17. So at that time, he was hyperactive. You could give him instruction. He seemed not to understand or to listen to what you're saying. You could be quickly irritated or even losing patience. Well, I was understanding a little bit what autism was, but I could bear with him. So, but you have a stranger that you had just few minutes to explain to her what is autism and what are your child's challenges. And you don't know that person yet. So you're wondering, is she going to be patient? Did she really understand what I've explained to her? Does she have the character that it takes to take care or to look after a child like mine? So of course you are very anxious. And I have to admit that for the first maybe 6 months, I was very observant of my child, trying to see if is there any scratch on him? Is there because this is the fear and the anxiety I was having. Him being hurt, knowing that he's vulnerable. Yeah.
So that's very correct, Gisele. And so thank you so much for being able to actually let us know into your world, bringing us into your world to understand what it was like. Because I can tell you for a certain, many parents are in that particular space where they feel like they are the only ones who can be able to take care of their child. And because of the way the society is, you are not able to trust anyone else. I must say you were very brave to even have been able to, leave the child with the nanny at that particular time.
The truth is, looking back, I don't think I was that brave. It's just that I had no option. And I am giving you the example of the immigration appointment. What would be the best choice? To bring my son along with me in an environment where he will even be more stressed and I wouldn't even be able to hold him still because he was hyperactive. And then all the attention was going to be on me. It would have added up on the stress that was already there. So I didn't have any choice. So that's the decision that I had to take. I don't know if that's being brave.
Yeah, it's being brave in a way. And at the same time, what I hear you say is there was anxiety.
Oh, yeah.
What helped? What helped you to finally be able to trust a teacher, a caregiver, even family?
Well, like I said, I knew there would be some situation where I wouldn't have any choice but letting my son be alone with a stranger. This is one. Two, I also know that trust needs to be earned. I just hired a new nanny. She seems nice, but I don't know her. So I need to get to know her to see if I can trust her or not. And then three, I'm a believer. I was like, God, please protect my son. But if he is into somebody's hands that is totally evil, I trust you to reveal that to me. So I had to trust God as well. Because as much as I wanted to protect my son, as much as I wanted to be there for him, I cannot be God in his life.
Very true.
God is the one who really protects. And just like, for example, let's say the nanny is taking care of your son while you are taking your shower. What guarantee do you have that within the span of 10 minutes that there will not be abuse? So it just took me to trust God and trying to see if the person that I have hired is trustworthy or not. And I just want to thank God. I actually want to take a few minutes just to thank my son's nanny. She's been with us for 11 years. Wow. And that is just God's grace. So like I was saying in the beginning, trust is earned. So there has been some time in the past where I had to be like a spy, walking very slowly and push my son's bedroom's door and just observe to see, okay, is she a good nanny? How is she treating my son? How is she talking to him? But I could see through the months and years that she generally cares for him. She actually loves him. So that started to reassure me, but without ever letting my guards down. Yeah. I think it's important also to add that.
Great. I think that is awesome. You being a cautious mom. And one thing I like about what you've just said is your faith. Your faith, knowing that even when you sleep, when you're away, even in your vicinity, your child is safe because God is in control. And I think that is very, very important to know that God, who is everywhere, is able to observe and to take care of that child more than any human being can be able to do that. Maybe take us through. And Gisele, looking back, what would you tell the version of yourself who was very terrified that very first day as you left your child?
What would I tell myself? Now when I look back, I'm like, yeah, I'm proud of myself. Because it's hard to put into words the fear, the anxiety that I felt. Leaving my son, my vulnerable son, with someone that I didn't know. And I think I would tell to myself, you know what? You did a good choice. You chose a good nanny by God's grace. Because when I listen to the stories around me, I've known some families who had to change nannies over and over and over and over again. And I know that can be very stressful. And I also know some mothers who do not really have option to let the child with a person who can take care of him or her because they don't have the resources. or simply because they had so much bad experience that they came to a place where they don't trust anyone. And I do not judge them at all. I totally understand. I would have done probably the same thing. So they had to take care of the child up to now, and it's very exhausting, and I just commend them, and I'm saying bravo. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I want to believe that many parents are learning that it takes you to trust someone, and it's not all the time that you will have that perfect person.
Yeah.
So it's good to understand and to learn the cues so that you're able to know, is this the right person to live with my child? Because anytime you leave your child with someone who is taking care of them the way you would, it gives you a peace of mind. Yeah. Thank you so much. Gisele.
Without a nanny, I wasn't going to be able to do Nione and to travel all the time,
Oh, I can imagine. And that would not be a good thing at all.
So I'm not saying that I am stressed and worry-free. That would be a lie. But I know he's in good hands. One, because God is there. Two, because I know her. And if anything would have needed to happen, God will show.
So thank you so much, Gisele, actually for being very vulnerable, allowing us into your space and to let us know what it was like to let go as a mother with a child on the spectrum.
Thank you.
Thank you for being with us today. I want to believe that you have learned a tip or two that you can apply to be able to let go. You do not have to walk alone as a parent, a caregiver who is working with a child on the spectrum. Here at Nione, we can be able to walk with you and we can be able to help you and to assist you. All you need to do is to click the link on the description below to join our community. Thank you.